Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim Creation Club Edition. In the last episode, we got Umbra, and we also started the Unholy Vigil, and we were trying to trail some people. We were trying to trail Irene, and it wasn't working. We followed her for like 10 minutes, and I looked it up. I don't know what the hell she was doing, or where the hell she was meant to go. I don't know if it was a glitch. It wasn't listed as a bug on the wiki or anything, and I couldn't find anything about it online, so I just abandoned her for now, and we're gonna try and follow someone else instead. I didn't want to look up who it was, because I didn't want to ruin it, but we knew that Harold had the dagger, so that seems the most likely suspect, so I think we're just gonna go and try and follow Harold now instead, and we'll just leave Irene to do whatever it is she's doing. Why can I not roll? Okay, there we go. Who are you? You're Bella. Verith. Yeah, we don't want you. We want the other one. Harold, who it looks like he's in the mine. So, let's go and follow him instead. I think it is still nighttime, so that should be fine. Actually, we shouldn't cast that because we need to enter the mine and that might activate. Yes, that counts as activation. But we are now in the mine and we can follow Harold, who did have the dagger, so I think he's the most likely suspect now anyway. I mean, I thought it might be Irene because she was a traveller. Oh, she's a traveller! Of course, that's why she was leaving the town. Duh. Okay, I'm just stupid. But yeah, I don't know if these NPCs are usually in the game, or if all three of them were added with the Creation Club, because I don't really talk to like the random NPCs that aren't quest related ever. And I don't know, it's kind of sus. This guy, walking around in the mine at night, should he be, like, in bed or something? I don't know, do miners work at night? I have no idea. I don't know much about miners, to be honest, guys. It's not a area of expertise I have, Oh! Well, now this is certainly suspicious, isn't it? Definitely very suspicious. Oh! Okay, well, how rude. Let's activate the button. We're going to follow you. Don't mind the door just, opening behind you again. That's absolutely nothing to worry about. Oh! Well now. This is interesting, isn't it? Find the cult of Daedra worshippers, and it looks like they're worshipping Molag Bal, because that is the Molag Bal shrine, I believe. So, destroy the cult. We did fail to follow the other two, which, I mean, I don't really know how we could have done it better, but whatever. Whatever works, right? So, we're still invisible, which is why we can't see our daggers. Oh, Vigilant of Sendar. Oh. I wonder if they've, like, infected them to rise as vampires or something? I'm not sure. But, yes, Molag Bal is the leader of vampires, I suppose. Vampire Thrall, yes, indeed, they are vampires. So, let's just kill them, shall we? Good night. Oh, they still don't see me. Harold, good night. Vampire Thrall, also good night. I'm going to slit your throat. Okay. I love that they still can't see me. That's honestly, like, I know it's super unrealistic, but it's also just absolutely hilarious. Hi, Fenrir. Yeah. You wanna... just not... Look, I like... He is at least a little concerned, I suppose. But,
Must be my imagination.
Yeah, just your imagination, man. They all just, had heart attacks. You know how it is, All this, red meat and stuff, all this sugar, really not good for you. Oh, Fenric. I do love Skyrim. Oh! Ooh, we have Vigil Corrupted armor. Interesting. I'll be taking all of that. Hopefully, yes, we can take it all. And we also have Fenric's journal, which we will be reading. But first of all, let's just search everyone else while we're here. Vampire Dust is a pretty... Ooh, Miner's Note. I'll also be reading that. Vampire Dust is a pretty valuable alchemy ingredient, so I would like them. And yeah, we have a Shrine to Molag Bal here, which is pretty grim. I love that it's just like, it's like red water, essentially. It's quite a pretty colour though, but yeah, blood is not, translucent. You can't really see through it. It's thicker than that. But, let's read these journals. So let's read the Miner's Note first. The door to the temple is finished. Look for 2 rugs in a crate at the far end of the mine. Walk down the shaft to the dead end. On your right should be a button. Press it and the door will open. Okay, we might have been able to loot that from him when we were pickpocketing, but I might have just missed that. But anyway, let's now read Fenric's journal. Azaran once told me I was the strongest warrior in all of Tamriel, but that is a lie. A strong man would have ended his life long ago. He would have delivered Stendar's justice upon his soul. I am weak, man, and so I live. The Vigil teaches us that vampires are an abomination, to be destroyed without mercy. But in my cowardice, I began to entertain the blasphemous that I think it should say the blasphemy that vampirism had a cure. Never has the subject been broached by the keepers. After all, the very idea that these creatures were capable of salvation would threaten the principles of the order. So to learn more, I sought the aid of the very monster I have sworn to oppose. Molag Bol's price was steep. I was to gather thralls and build an altar deep in the mines in Dawnstar, for purposes that would only become clearer as the nights went on. To that shrine I was to sacrifice the lives of 9 of my brothers and sisters, 1 for each divine. At time my resolve has wavered, but the prince has offered proof in the form of Gala Rithari. His excerpts prove that a cure exists. Through a dream of being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. As the town speaks of nightmares and the presence of Vermina, I now see why Dawnstar was chosen for this. Unholy vigil. With only 3 sacrifices left, the ritual is almost complete. No doubt Azarain will see this as treachery, which is why I cannot bring myself to sacrifice him. But with every vigil that dies at our hand, it only calcifies my resolve. The weakness of my mind does not betray the strength of my will. For all my cowardice, I am worth the souls of a dozen men. If I rejoin the vigil, more lives will be saved in the end. Perhaps when the accounting is done, Stendar will show me mercy. Not so sure about that, buddy, but let's try, I suppose. And, of course, we need to... Oh, you're quite heavy, Fenric, aren't you? Let's just take that steel mace. There we go. And now you should be a lot lighter, much better. We're going to put you in the shrine because I really think there's nothing else we can do. So, there we go. Look at that, the water's like it's solid. Yeah, it's just solid ground and it's just like a texture. Okay, that's pretty funny, but here you go, Fenric. You will stay there for all of eternity. And yes, indeed, he sacrificed his fellow vigilants of Stendar, which is pretty grim, not gonna lie. But you know, is there anything else in here? Ooh! Vigil Silverhand Helmet. Oh, well, now I like that, because one of my... Oh my god! Vigil still... Oh! Okay, that's probably one of my favourite things in the entire Creation Club. As well as this bucket of red paint. I do like the buckets of red paint. They're very immersive. Very immersive. Yeah, because one of my big complaints with the companions is how 2D the silver hand is. It's really just a bit of a joke, to be honest. And yeah, so they're actually having silver, because they don't even have armor, they're literally just bandits that are renamed Silver Hand. Oh, is there something else down here? No. There is something over here. Oh! Gala Rithari's papers. Okay, well, we will be reading those in a moment. But yeah, so it's nice to have some actual armor. Although we are now very high on carry weight, so we need to fix that. But let's read this book. Private Papers of Gala Rithari. Buoyant Armiger. Actually, how long is this? Oh man. Okay, there are some missing passages, but it's not too long, so let's read it. Outnumbered and isolated, I yielded to my foe. The creature dressed like a gentleman, and I hoped for honourable treatment. Instead, I found myself a feast for a blood-drinking monster. Shamed by my corruption and despairing of my own welfare, I passively acquiesced in my gradual integration into the affairs of Clan Onday. I made no human my prey, only beast, and kept myself apart from the other clankin. Nonetheless, I abandoned hope and lived like a beast. Drawn by intimations of my former life, I visited my former post at Bal-Ur, hoping perhaps to atone in some for my crimes by preying upon its monsters or perishing under their attacks. It is there that by chance I made petition to the Lord of Troubles, Molag Bol, at the altar deep in the caverns beneath the pilgrim's shrine. I was surprised and thrilled and terrified when Molag Bal, or some aspect or agent of that Daedra lord, offered me a chance to cure myself of vampirism in return for a favour. However, with no hope for my soul or spirit unless I might be cured, I undertook this quest. I have no idea what this says, but I think it says something about Dagothr in the middle there. So let's just move on. I placed the gem within the basin before the altar and instantly experienced a blinding of pain and terror that I cannot express in words, except that it seemed afterwards that I had been asleep and dreaming that I was being sliced by thousands of tiny knives from my bowels inside out. I awoke before the altar and gazed in the reflection of my own sword blade at my own face, no longer a blood-seeking beast of teeth and empty eyes. Okay, so that sounds like perhaps something that happened in Morrowind. I don't know if that was actually a quest or something that you could interact with, but yeah, quite a few references to Morrowind there, which I, of course, have not played, so yeah, I don't really know. But an interesting quest nonetheless, if, you know, even though the following mechanic was a little bit glitchy, to say the least. We do have Quicksilver ore here, although Quicksilver isn't really, it's not really used for much. I think it is used to make elven weapons, as the original note said, but yeah, we don't need to be making them, so yeah, you might want to, just so you know, there's like
there was some ruckus over by that weird black door. You weren't involved in that craziness, were you?
No. No, not at all, not at all. Definitely wasn't, definitely not a part of the Dark Brotherhood. This definitely isn't a Dark Brotherhood. Not at all. I don't know what kind of crazy accusations are those. I'm leaving. Anyway, let's go back to Hendrheim and drop some stuff off, shall we? And then we have only one final quest. I mean, to be fair, it is technically like, I think it's like 3 quests in one. It's kind of one of the bigger ones. And I've heard good things about this one, so I'm quite excited. But yes, it is one of the bigger ones, and I thought we would end with a bang. So I am still going to be making the Amber and Madness weapons and armor and stuff, but I'm going to do that off camera instead, because it's just going to take too long, and honestly it's not really worth making an episode on. And instead I'm going to do kind of like a I don't know, kind of like a little montage to like show everything. I'm going to set everything up really, really nicely in all of the different houses, you know, that like, you know, correspond to the different cool things and everything. And yeah, I'm going to do a whole thing, and it's going to be really cool to kind of end the Let's Play, to I suppose. So yeah, we're going to do that. But for now, I just need to drop some things off, because I'm pretty sure this is going to be a pretty big quest we're about to do. So let's drop as many of these things as we can. There we go. And then let's just go and put some of the random stuff into the chest outside, so that we're not carrying stuff around. Yes, I know I have a level up. Can you guys move out of the way, please? Man, the pets are really cool, but they do get in the way, rather. So yeah, I kind of wish they didn't make them sit by the front door, you know. It is slightly irritating, not gonna lie. But anyway, let's just drop off some of these other things that we have, such as Staff of Ice Spike, Steel Mace. We've got a whole load of random apparel here that we can drop off as well. Excellent. Drop all of the scrolls, I can sell those later. We've also got some gems and stuff. I mean, they don't weigh much, but we may as well drop them anyway. 8 garnets, wow. Iron ingot, quicksilver, ruby, silver, silver ore, and that's it. Okay, excellent. So, we now need to go to a place called Run Off Caverns, which is actually, oh, right here. Excellent. So, I actually think we're pretty much as close as we can get to it. So, we are actually just going to hop on river and head our way over there. I don't really want to travel to whatever that ruin is to the left of us, because I know for a fact that it's filled with Forspawn, and I don't want to tussle with them because they're quite strong. And oh, that's a bear. No, I'm not interested in bears, not interested in bears. No, don't want bears. No bears. Oh! Okay, oh! Okay, please don't kill my horse. Please don't kill my horse. Okay, that's fine. Okay, well, looks like we're dealing with Forspawn anyway, I suppose. Whoa, what was that? Oh, I think we just activated a rock trap of some sort. No. I don't want this, damn it. Ugh. Damn, I really didn't want this, but it looks like we have no choice. But I think we're honestly just going to kind of give them the hot swerve. If they want to chase us, then that's fine. But we have better things to do. Is this the cavern we're looking for? Let's place a marker here. No, it's that one up there. Whoa! Oh wow, they actually just shot River and it like staggered him. That's strange. But we're moving on nonetheless. Gonna go back to mountain climbing with our lovely horse here. Lovely black horse that matches our aesthetic. I actually do think, you know, the grey one ran at the beginning. He actually matched the aesthetic pretty cool as well. But you know, I like River. River's pretty cool. Although he's kind of, I don't know, it's not pure black. He does have an arrow in his bum though. I don't know, he's kind of like a light black, I would say, you know, kind of like that dusty black. Whoa, what on earth is going on here? I have no idea. And yes, this is absolutely the most efficient way to get here, by the way. To be honest, it probably is. Maybe not the most efficient, but definitely the fastest. Because you don't have to follow all of this crazy mountain paths in... What's this called? The Reach. And, ooh! Activate Broken Dwarven Horse. Started the Dwarven Horse. Well, that was one of the quests I was looking for. Recover the head, recover the right front leg, recover the left front leg, recover the back leg, or the right back leg, the left back leg. Anything else? No. Okay, wow, okay. Well, that seems like a pretty cool horse, but of course, River is going to be our steed forever. But, nonetheless, let's head into Runoff Caverns and see what it has inside for us. In store for us, I think I should have said, but you know what I mean. So, we immediately have some Dwemer architecture. Also some very, like, green water. That doesn't seem very healthy, to be honest. I don't think I'd be dipping my toes in that, but... You know, I guess Akaji is not so squeamish. Is this... Yeah, that requires keys, so I guess that's probably going to be the way out of some sort. But looks like we can go this way. And looks like this is a pretty big place to me. So, what on earth have we got here? We've got a camp. And not like a human camp. And not even like a Falmer camp. That's very strange. We also have a dwarven spider who we can deal with swiftly. Hopefully we were meant to kill him. Sneak is increased to 99, which is pretty nice. And here we have a mercenary with nothing. So that's brilliant. This spider has a soul gem, which is pretty nice. We've got a knife, steel dagger, quill. Have you not got any journals for me? Any notes? Vigorous healing and a gold ring. I'll take them, but it's not really what I'm looking for. I need some sort of journal to tell me what's going on here. We do have a chest with an apprentice lock. Our lockpicking is getting pretty close to 100. I think once I do, I'll probably give the skeleton key back, but that probably won't happen till after the end of the Let's Play, so probably won't even end up doing that. No notes or journals, nothing. Oh, here we go, mercenary's note. It's been 2 days since we've heard from the mage. He told us to wait here at camp, but everyone's tired of stripping spiders for loot. The mage promised us fortune and glory, but if the fool got himself killed, none of us get paid. That's a problem. Still, I'm not sure we should leave just yet. Something about this place feels off. Maybe it's the air. 1 minute it's dry enough to crack your throat. Other times it's wet enough to drown you. In most ruins it's easy to lose track of time. But here I feel like I'm losing my mind. Last night I decided to step outside and take a breath. Maybe just seeing the sun again would help me keep my wits. When I got back to camp from sweating from the heat, I told one of the other mercs he should do the same. She told me she already did, but it was too damn cold. I wasn't sure what she meant until I saw the snow on her boot. Okay. Got some very conflicting reports about the weather, apparently. Seems like these guys are all just kind of losing their marbles. We have a bridge here, which I assume we need to lower somehow. Exactly how we're going to do that is still to be determined, but it looks like there is a path over here. We did not get a quest from that. It looks like we can drop down there. Oh no, there are stairs. So yeah, we could drop down there, but I think we probably want to go this way first. So we are, of course, we should probably, let's activate the... Oh no, we have activated the Dwarven Horse. We don't have quest markers for it though, so I guess we just have to find that. Okay, we've got one of these big boys, who are quite difficult, so hopefully we can eliminate him. Yes, indeed we can. Just got some Dwemer oil for us. Or Dwarven oil, you know, whatever. So yeah, we don't have quest markers for the horse parts, which is kind of a weird way to say it, but okay. I think we do need to go down, but I kind of want to explore the top level first before we go, you know, traipsing further into the ruins and see what is up here. I was about to say I can hear a dwarven spider doing their tippy taps that they always do. Hi. Oh, there's another one here. Hi. Didn't really need to do the double attack for that one, but you know, whatever. But you shocked me. That's cool. That's cool, bro. Didn't really do you much good in the end, but you know, pretty cool nonetheless. Oh man, this ruin's huge. I'm just now realizing that. We have a skeleton here. Is this perhaps the mage? I don't know. I think probably just a random skeleton of some poor adventurer at some point. Yeah, man, this place is going to be huge, isn't it? Okay, that's an expert door, but that's no match for our skeleton key. So, let's see what's behind here. Perhaps treasure? Perhaps a lever that's going to put one of the bridges down? Or perhaps death? Who knows? Always a surprise in Skyrim. Looks like treasure. Not much treasure, to be honest. Bring a free charging. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. Ebony bow of exhaustion. I really don't need to take those sorts of things at this point. We have so much gold. Honestly, it's kind of ridiculous. Okay, yeah, looks like it's just a little treasure cupboard. So, I think... Oh man, there are so many paths and I'm feeling a little overwhelmed, if I'm being honest. But let's just continue this way and we'll see where it takes us. So, there's a dwarven sphere there. Got a bridge up there. Another bridge up there. Okay. So I think this is going to be another multi-stage thing. So we have to keep dropping bridges. We've got something that I assume something's going to come out of that. And also probably up here. I can't believe I only just realised as well that they're like, you know, you get around, they get around with all of the pipes and stuff. I can't believe I only just realised that in this playthrough. Oh, what's this? We have a lever. Which drops that bridge. That's a good sign. I assume that's what we want. But I don't really know how to get to the other one. Is there stairs up? Oh yeah, there's a lever over there. Okay. We do have that roly-poly boy to deal with. But you know, I mean, if he doesn't bother me, I won't bother him. Anything over here? No. What does this lever do? Does that drop that bridge? Yes, indeed it does. Okay, so I assume we want to go over that bridge then. That would make the most sense, I would say. We've got some dwarven oil there. I would like to dispose of this man over here so that we can adventure in peace. Good night. I mean, there's no need. I mean, you know, really didn't have to kill him. He wasn't really causing us any trouble, but, you know, I also don't want him to cause any trouble in the future if we have to come... Whoa, what was that? What was that? What did we just pick up? Orcish Dagger of Diminishing. No, don't want that, don't want that. I will take the coin purse and the potion of ultimate healing though. And that looks like just the skeleton of another unfortunate adventurer. I'll also take his stuff. He won't be needing it any longer. I say that all the time, but look, it's true. He won't be needing it any longer. And it will do me much more good. So, let's head up here and head across the bridge and see what it is we've uncovered. Oh! Death! We've uncovered death! Isn't that lovely? Oh, there is something behind him though. Can we sneak up behind? Oh, sneak up in front of this man. Hi! Excuse me, just gonna, I'm your physiotherapist, just need to have a look at this knee here. Oh, sorry, didn't mean that to hurt, so sorry. Just gonna also take all of your things. Ooh, run off cavern's gate key. Okay. Oh, what on earth? Oh, you're a side sleeper, okay, I get it. That's cool, I'm a side sleeper too. But, further in we go, it seems like we are doing something right. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't mean to swing my dagger there. We've got some amethysts, a chest with, not that much, but I'll take it anyway. Don't need the dwarven metal ingots. Dwarven armor of alteration, no. It kind of pains me to pass up these things, but I don't want to load up on stuff really early, and, you know, we also really don't need it. Like, we've got so much gold and so much stuff, so, yeah, there's really no point in taking it at this point, so. Oh, I hear someone. Who are you? Oh, mercenaries, the mercenaries. Hi. Who's going to win, guys? Who do you think's going to win? I think probably the mercenaries, but... Oh, although maybe not, maybe not. Oh, yeah, looks like the mercenaries are going to win.
Oh, well. Must have run off.
Yeah, run off. I mean, I assume you're going to be hostile, so, Night-night. Yes, it's nothing, bro. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You should have worried about it. Anyway, I assumed they were going to be hostile. They were definitely going to be hostile, let's be honest. Anyway, let's keep moving. Akachi has no regard for other people, so let's just keep on moving. I see another lever in front of me here. Where are we? Are we... Okay, I have no idea where we are. Let's pull the lever though. Okay, that drops the bridges. Also starts some steam. What the hell is this? Oh my god, this place is so big. I'm feeling quite overwhelmed. Okay, so that leads up to the bridge, but I want to see what's down here first. Oh man, I want to explore everything. I don't want to miss anything. I must explore everything. I must find everything. But at the same time, like, it's so big, and I don't know if there's actually going to be anything down here, and I don't want to waste time. But it seems like there is this guy, so let's kill him. Good night. Do you have anything special for me? The other guy had a key. No. Oh, no key. Oh, disappointing, bro. Disappointing. I guess you just weren't trusted enough as the other, as much as the other guy. And yeah, nothing's coming out of these pipes, so I think we're safe to just go back up. That was just like a little optional boss, I suppose. Not really a boss, but I suppose it is if you're playing on a harder difficulty, but I mean, they are pretty hard, to be honest, but Sneak is just so OP. Oh, okay, hang on. Oh, we've only got one bridge down. Where's the other lever? Did I miss that? Was that down there? Shit. Okay, we can probably get out Sneak now, because it's taking a bit too long. We've killed most things anyway, and we're very OP at the moment. So where's this other lever? Is it down here? Did I just miss it? Where is the lever? Or a button? I assume it's a lever. They've all been levers. I don't know why it would change halfway through. Have we got a lever down here, guys? Did I just walk straight past it? Oh yeah, see, it's down here. Yeah, I'm just a dumbass. Is that on the bridge? Yes, indeed it has. And I assume it probably would have activated the Centurion as well. So now we have to run all the way back up the stairs. I'm so sorry, Akaji. My stupidity means that you have to keep running up and down the stairs, and we all know stairs are the worst in the world. Man, that was... I mean, I hated school for a lot of reasons, but honestly, one of the worst day-to-day things was just having to climb all the goddamn stairs. It was awful. It's like, you know, like I'm already at school, like my least favourite thing in the world. I have to deal with all of these horrible people wearing this horrible uniform, and now I have to climb stairs as well. Like, come on. All schools should be stairless, in my opinion. We have a trap there, but that's neither here nor there for me. This is really cool. Very cool place. Gonna make a save. Probably won't be the thumbnail, but I might want to get a pretty picture of it anyway. Oh, is this... I think this is the below bit that we were looking at before. Yeah, it definitely was. I think that's where we came in. Up there somewhere. Oh no, where's the tent? I'm not sure, but I'm pretty sure we looked down and saw this from somewhere. So let's just dispose of this guy. And dispose of this guy. So that we can loot and adventure in peace. I don't need any of these, which hurts my soul. Oh, there's a big boy over there. Let's, Mixhound found something. Brilliant. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Nick's hound, which looks really creepy and I really honestly don't like because it creeps me out, found void salts. I don't know how he gave them to us from, you know, all the way back at home. But let's just dispose of this guy before he turns around and starts shooting us with his big bolts. Because that's very, very irritating. And it looks like we have another mercenary here with gold and a lockpick. And he was trying to throw this lever, I assume. Okay, that was sick. Super sick. Have not seen that before. I mean, there are a few staircases that do that. I think specifically in the Dragonborn DLC. I think there is some in Nichardak. I always forget the name of that place. I always want to say like Nichul, like I don't know, something with a U, but I don't know where I'm getting that from. Probably confusing it with something else. Anything down here? Oh, it's a dead person. That's always a good sign. Not. Although it is, to be honest, because it means you're going the right way. In a video game. Not in real life. If you see dead people in real life, you should actually turn around and go the other way. But I would think that would be common sense. Unless, of course, you're in a horror movie and you have no common sense. So, you know, but, you know, if you see dead people in real life, you should run the other way and also probably call the police. Oh, I see another mercenary down here. Oh, no, don't come up, don't come up here. No need for that. You're looking at this big cog. Yeah, it's pretty cool, bro, isn't it? Good night.
What? No, this can't be happening.
Oh, I know, man. Heart attacks are just...
Someone there?
Ugh, so common, you know. Seems like you're gonna have one too, though. Good night. And of course, we need to take his gold and then throw him over the edge there. It's not very big edge, but we do need to. Come on, bro. Cooperate with me. Come on. Oh, there we go. I thought sometimes their feet get like stuck in the ground a little bit, which is pretty annoying. But over we go. Come on, over. Come on, cooperate. Man, this guy is not cooperating. I think he had a bit too much for dinner, you know? Come on, over the edge. Okay. Okay, well, that guy clearly doesn't want to go over the edge, so we'll leave him be, I suppose. We already killed them. I suppose we can leave them with a tiny bit of dignity. Whoa! What the hell? What is that noise? Is that glitch? I have no idea. Open gate. What is that sound effect? Is that like fireballs or something? What on earth is going on? Oh! Oh my god. It's... Huh? Okay. Lightning. Inside. That's normal. Very normal, of course, although it does fit in, I suppose, with the reports of strange weather. Forgotten seasons. Investigate the ruin. I mean, that's what we have been doing for like the last 20 minutes. Oh my god. Okay. Someone just died up there, I saw. I can't distinguish normal sound effects from this lightning, which is very, very loud. Who's this? Oh, mercenary wizard. Okay, yes, I think that was the wizard they sent ahead. Hi, bro. Don't mind me. Oh, that's cool. You shoot lightning too. I think the lightning falling from the sky is a little bit more impressive, though. I mean, it's not really falling from the sky. Lightning doesn't fall. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know what... It just hits the ground. You guys know what I mean. You guys know what lightning is. I actually love thunderstorms. Although, kind of, I have a very, love-hate relationship with them because I love them most of the time. But if I'm in, a bad mood already and then it starts thundering, then it's just, very overstimulating. It's just too much. But my cat Bramble just doesn't give a fuck, to be honest. I thought he might be scared of them. We're going in some sort of gallery. What was this place called? Vardnukund Gallery. Gotta love those Dwemer names. What on... Oh my lord. What in the hell is going on here? Oh my god, lava. And... Huh? Okay. Started the Dwarven Crown. Oh my god, there are so many things going on. Retrieve the Dwarven Crown. Oh my god, we're not finished doing any of the other things yet. So we've got lava. We've got lightning inside, whatever this is. Some sort of weird tornado. We've got ice. Well, oh. Is that a really large dwarven spider? Because I swear to god, if they've made... I mean, dwarven spiders, I actually don't have a problem with them really, but if they've made a more realistic dwarven spider, I'm going to be pretty mad, to be honest, because they already made that other very realistic one, and that was too much for me. But, I forgot the seasons. Oh, interesting. So we have Elberon here, with Elberon's Dwarven Crown. Oh! Okay. Okay, we've got a lot of things going on here. So, we have... Okay, let's just read these and take a minute to check. While we're doing this, actually, I'm going to just turn the effects down a little bit. There we go, because they are quite loud, to be honest, and I can't really hear myself think. So, we have to find the Dwarven Horse pieces, but we haven't got quest markers for that, and I assume we'll just come across them throughout the other quests, so we'll leave that. So, Forgotten Seasons. I discovered a journal on the mage's body. I should inspect it to learn more about what lies ahead in these strange ruins. Okay, so we need to read the journal. And the Dwarven Crown. I've encountered a wizard wearing a strange-looking dwarven crown. The slots in the facing suggest a separate piece can be attached. Find the Mask of Autumn, the Mask of Winter, and the Mask of Spring. What about the Mask of Summer? Summer doesn't get one? Okay. Well, it seems like we need to read the journal. I think that's the next step. I've also got a dead deer, which is strange. Well, I don't know why there's a deer all the way down here, but whatever, I guess. Just got a bedroll here. I have no idea what's going on with this lightning. I do assume it has something to do with the weather, the weird weather that was mentioned at the beginning in the mercenaries note, and also something to do with the Forgotten Seasons, because that seems, you know, pretty relevant to whatever the hell this is going on around us. I'd also like this gold because it's relevant to my pockets. Potion of lasting potency. Haha. So, I would like to read that, but I don't know how long it's going to be. So let's read the journal first. Elberon's journal. Okay, shut down the Weather Witch. Disable the Conduit of Spring. The Conduit of Summer. Okay, so there's a Conduit of Summer, but not a Mask of Summer. Conduit of Winter, Conduit of Autumn. Why is there not a Mask of Summer? That's strange. Just gotta wait for the notifications to disappear. There we go. I split the mercs into groups and explained how to disable the conduits in each season, using simple words for their I think it's supposed to say infinitely, but it says infinite simile, which is not correct. Small minds. To their credit, some of them decided to take notes. It would be easier if they simply read the account of my previous expedition. Of course, doing so would make them aware of the horrible fate that befell their predecessors. I've also told the men to be on the lookout for other curiosities such as dwarven insects, dwarven mounts, and 3 dwarven crown masks we uncovered in our last foray. However, the main prize in this tomb of inclement weather is the turn of the seasons, a magical spell that legends say is cast not by the spellcaster, but by the weather itself. Once you read this tome and are imbued with its power, they say the rain will grant you a silver tongue, as charming as a spring romance. Summer's sweltering heat fills you with stamina when dressed in light armor, whereas winter's snow offers a boon to heavy armor wearers. Meanwhile, the clouds are a gift to hunters, their bows cutting through the autumn wind. Such a prize must be deep within the ruins, perhaps in the chamber of the one who orchestrated this unholy sky. Okay, so it sounds like we're about to get some pretty cool active effects. And how long is this book? If it's too long, I don't really want to sit here and read it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow, okay, so there's separate sections for all of them. Okay, we are going to read this, and, you know, if you don't want to read it, then you can just skip. If you don't want to hear me read it, you can just skip to, you know, the next part of the video, but I think I would like to read this because I want to know the backstory. So, Forgotten Seasons, My Journey Through the Ancient World of the Dwarves, Volume 1, by Elberon Blackthorn. After having saved the town of Tanglehaven with my patented snake oil serum, word of my deeds soon spread, and one of my helpful admirers pointed me in the direction of an old system of caverns. But lo, it was not a simple, naturally formed cave, but Vardenkund, a long-forgotten dwarven ruin. A storm of great intensity had ravaged the region recently, and the locals all thought that some curse lay upon the caves, and they spewed about bad weather because of this. But Elberon Blackthorn is nothing if not well read, and I was well versed with the legends surrounding those caves. You see, I had been looking for Vardenkund for a long time, because deep within it contained a Karstangz Bahan, better known as a weather witch. These legendary devices were said to be able to control the weather, and Vardenkund's name was the strongest of them, or Vardenkund's was the strongest of them all. But why did they make it? To terrorize innocents? To help in times of underground drought? Either way, a storm now raged across the region, and it was obvious who was at fault. To save the locals and to claim the power of the weather for my own, me and my trusted band of mercenaries drove towards the problem with the same bravery and skill I approach everything in life with. Inside, evidence of the storm's rampage could still be seen and felt. Pipes spewed a poisonous ooze into the streams, rubble lay about, and most telling, a massive indoor storm raged. The Weather Witch had gone mad. Alas, the door to the main gallery was sealed shut, but with my impressive knowledge of the dwarves and their infernal sciences, I was able to quickly deduce the issue. You see, dear readers, while the storm raged, it drew its power from magic derived from each of the 4 seasons. Yes, the dwarves had, in this very ruin, undertaken a massive analysis of spring, summer, autumn, and winter, and tied to each of them a conduit that would focus their natural energies into the gallery, allowing the weather to be controlled. All one had to do was enter each part of the facility and disconnect those conduits. Only then could I enter the main gallery and shut down the Weather Witch. This first volume details my intrepid adventure into each of these seasonal sub-facilities, as well as my harrowing escape. It also serves as a manual on how to shut down the conduits, which I aim to document in my next volume. Thus, armed with this information and my benefactor's funding, my apprentice and I have once more endeavoured into the heart of this ruin, this time with more men and hopefully with more satisfactory results. Autumn. As I trundled into the halls of autumn, a marvellous sight unfolded. Before me lay an enormous stretch of farmland, decrepit and overgrown, but a farm nevertheless. Strange fruits and grain grew in plots, while emaciated chickens ran about, all the while tended by enormous double-bladed centaurians. Did the Dwemer find it amusing that the surface people had a whole season dedicated just to harvest? Or did they do this as a mockery to some forgotten god of the feast? Whatever the case, I aimed to examine a piece of this dwarven wheat myself. The harvest glozed with a foul light, the grains as stiff as rock, yet as dense as the wheat was. I observed the bladed centaurians cutting through it with little effort and carrying them off to a set of depositories near the entrance. While no doubt the blades of these machines would make short work of flesh and armour, my men nevertheless valiantly served as a distraction as I made my escape. Perhaps if I had more time or more men, I could carry the heavy wheat over to the depository and state whatever freakish endeavours the dwarfs had begun. Spring. Spring greeted me with a splash of colour as beautiful flowers were scattered across the halls of metal and stone. There were even animals sauntering about, feeding off the vegetation, warmed by the artificial light. Unfortunately, our journey through this horrific sight of beauty was soon delayed by a most peculiar obstruction. Thick, gnarled roots blocked the passageways, halting our progress. Perhaps the Dwemer had found nature to be cumbersome, and saw spring as nothing more than a season of suffering. While the mercenaries laboured to cut through the bark, my strong perception allowed me to notice strange spriggans shambling through the artificial forests. As I brushed aside it, the roots quivered as if their tendrils were on an extension of the forest creature. Were these spriggans the tenders of the garden, or just a consequence of its existence? Regardless, if we could somehow sever the connection between the spriggans and the roots, we might find a way deeper into the ruins. Summer. Summer was a maze of tunnels and pipes, and no doubt centuries of neglect had left the place in a state of pure chaos. Lava spewed from every stone orifice I could see, and unbearable heat made for a precarious journey, causing many of the lesser mercenaries to turn back to cooler times. But the Dwemer had predicted such superheat, for this unbearable weather was undoubtedly what summer meant to them. As I pulled myself through the swelter, I noticed repair spiders darting to and fro, lowering bridges that granted access to side sections of the chamber. It seemed that within each section is a service waypoint that releases some sort of magical coolant, reducing the heat from impossible to merely annoying. Perhaps if I could find a way to direct the spiders to the various waypoints in the area, I could drop the temperature to a more manageable level. Winter. Winter was not, to my surprise, home to a great indoor blizzard, and what the mercenaries thought of as artificial stone mountains. Yet they were not mountains, but great towering silos of frozen water, and the cold, not even the highest mountains compared to such chills, and we were soon trading furs amongst ourselves to keep warm. It became clear that to progress through this area I would need to dive through the unfrozen waters that surrounded the towers, snaking up and around the structure like the ice wraiths that call this place home. As clever a solution as any solution thought up by me, but not one I could risk at the moment. Perhaps when we've returned to this ruin, I can find someone less important to brave it. Okay, so it seems like we actually did need to read that. We're not necessarily, I'm sure we could figure it out on our own, but that did give us some very valuable information about what we are about to face. And yeah, clearly that guy was a little bit egotistical, just a touch. Can we jump up here? We probably can if I put some effort into it. So, I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing first in the next episode, but it seems like we have 3 big quests ahead of us. In fact, 3 quests. We've got 3 quests ahead of us, which is pretty damn cool to me. So, we are going to leave this episode here. In the next episode, we will continue into this ruin. We will try and uncover the secrets of all of the seasons, spring, summer, autumn, and winter, or fall, if you are American. And yeah, we'll see if we can find these masks. Summer doesn't have one, apparently. That looks like winter over there to me. Don't know about you guys, but that seems like winter. And yes, we'll also see if we can find these limbs of the horses that are missing. Don't know where they're going to be, but we'll see what we can do. So yeah, we will do that in the next episode. But for now, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Like it if you did, subscribe if you would like to see more, and I will see you in the next episode.